What is going on, everyone? It is James, aka the Comic Raider. Just got done watching the Bills versus the Rams game, and figured it was a perfect time to crack open my 3 Optic packs. So open these bad boys up and kind of just talk about the game and fantasy football and whatever, really. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first pack, I have not opened any Optic ever. Yeah, this is my first experience with Optic, so excited here. I know that there's like downtowns and stuff like that, so I would be excited for like a downtown Derek Carr, because I know that that is one of the options. So I don't know where they put like the big cards or nothing, so we'll go ahead and get into it. So we got Cortland Sutton. But yeah, so as far as the game goes, ooh, Darren Waller, hell yeah. So as far as the game goes, I mean, so I see something green there at the end. The Bills pretty much dominated there. It did take them a little while to get going. The Rams defense was looking pretty good there in that first half as far as getting a couple of picks and some fumbles. Yeah, let's see what we got. Elijah Moore, rated rookie, green laser would be my guess. I mean, to me that's a good card, but I'm not sure if if we're gonna find out if like the lasers and the greens kind of come in every pack, but either way, Elijah Moore being a rookie is definitely not a bad way to go. But yeah, so Rams defense looked really good in that first half, and then pretty much after that, well, Rams offense the whole time really couldn't get it going, and I think they really lost the game there because with all those turnovers, they didn't produce anything with them. So definitely sucks. And then for them, and then yeah, second half, the Bills pretty much just took over from there. And Von Miller is still a beast. That was my takeaway. Oh yes, Bo Jackson. There we go. Who I saw this last weekend. I went to a signing event. I did not get any cards signed by him. I was not prepared for that, but yeah. So yeah. So anyways, Bills are legit. I think Rams. I honestly do believe the Rams will bounce back, but we shall see. And as far as fantasy goes, I had dropped. I was kind of upset. So this is my third. So this year is going to be my second and third time doing fantasy football. I did it last year with the Comic Book Fiend Club group. Doing that again this year. So that was my second team I drafted, and then third with some old coworkers and so that one will be my third team that I've ever played. Now on one of those teams I drafted the Rams defense, and then this morning after the gym was on ESPN fantasy football, and everyone's saying if you got Bills or Rams defense, drop them, especially the Rams defense, drop them. And I listened to them, and I really, this early in the year, now everything I'm saying is from a fantasy football novice, amateur. So don't take anything I'm saying for like what you should do. But I didn't want to give up any of my wide receivers or running backs this early, so I dropped the defense for a defense, and I picked up the Tennessee Titans, who are playing the Giants, and I dropped the Rams, which in that first half, they got up to like 12, 14 points, and I thought I made the biggest mistake ever. Then it kind of died back down, and I want to say they finished off at like 6, which is not bad, but definitely not the 12 or 14 that they had put up in that first half. So I do feel a little bit better about my decision. I still need the Titans to come back big time, and then I have to decide if I can even get the Rams back. Do I want them or not? So we'll see. I still think the Rams defense is going to be solid. I don't think it was just a fluke this one game. I think that's going to be a good defense. Now, Titans, I'll have to see. But yeah, I also sat Gabe Davis just because on that specific team, I have a bunch of number 1 wide receivers, and he's technically the number 2 on his team. So I really wasn't going to play him over them, with the exception of I had to go Hunter Renfrow because I'm a Raider fan. So I had to go with Hunter, or I'm going to go with Hunter Renfrow in my flex as opposed to Gabe Davis. Now he put up, I want to say 18. So I do need Hunter Renfrow to have a good day. Oh, so we got a Rookies, Gridiron Kings, Mac Jones. I would think that's a good card, but I don't know if it's like a super duper good card. It's definitely not numbered or nothing. So yeah, I definitely don't know a lot about Optic, to be honest. I've pulled pretty much Prism at this point. I did do the select, but but anyway, so yeah, so I need Hunter Renfrow to have a big day for me to make me feel better about the decision of putting him over Gabe Davis, which I think he will. Hunter Renfrow was a stud for me. I've been on that dude since I've been a fan of that dude since Clemson, and so when the Raiders drafted him, I definitely was one of those that knew right away that they had got someone good. And then, sure enough, and then I picked him up in my fantasy last year, and I was definitely early on that quote-unquote scouting report or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to put front card, or whatever card to the back, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, and then I think that was really all. I do have the Rams kicker in one of my leagues, so he put up like 6 points, which is not bad. So yeah, I mean, all in all, pretty good. That's really all I have personally from either of those two teams, and like I said, it really just came down to the Rams defense was really the main. So we got another green laser Odafe Away linebacker for the Ravens. All right, and then the last card was Daniel Hunter. So yeah, so anyways, that is my recap of the game and my fantasy football status. Now, technically speaking, I can't talk strategy for the obviously one of the leagues. Probably not both, because I might have some of those old coworkers watch. So I probably won't give up like my strategies heading into weeks, but I will definitely give a recap of my fantasy status at the end of each week. Probably while opening up packs. Gives me something to kind of talk about while we rip packs here on the channel. And so I think that'll be kind of cool. At least it'll be cool for me. And it gives me an outlet to kind of rant away whether you want to listen or not. And then talk football. Obviously, I'm a Raider fan, so I will have a lot to say about Raider games. But yeah, very excited. They play the Chargers. Definitely a tough game. But I'm glad that we're going to get it started early. So yeah, hopefully Raiders can pull that one off against the Chargers. I think that'll be big. I know the whole AFC West is definitely mad hyped this year, deservedly so. And they're pretty much going to cannibalize each other. So I definitely have high expectations for the Raiders, but I also know that I have high expectations for basically the whole division. So we will see where my favorite team lands. Obviously, I believe that they're going to be number one, but I am also 30 years old now, and I have not seen a lot of brightness. And then even when things have gone right, a la last year, things were going very well, and I thought we had a very nice team, and I thought that John Gruden was finally kind of putting it together, and then Henry Ruggs happened, rest in peace, Tina Tintor, and then John Gruden happened, and it was a mess from there, but they pulled it off, pulled it together. But anyways, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about next season or last season. It's on to this season. So there are the pulls for the 3-pack, so it does look like green prism is pretty common, but that Elijah Moore still will be a good one if he has a great year. And then I will have to look into this one right here and see what that one is worth. But yeah, that is all for this video. Nice short and sweet recap. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear me talk about football. I'm probably going to do it regardless, but let me know if there is interest in learning my fantasy strategy after, of course, but my fantasy strategy and game recaps and all that kind of stuff. I would love to do it, so let me know what you guys think. And yeah, anyways, stay safe. And that is going to do it for me this time. Appreciate the love and support. And until next time, I am clocking out. Deuces.